Scorpio, welcome into your reading. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be tapping into the energies as to what is it that you're going to be rising above or need to rise above. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be getting one main card here from the symbol deck. And I do hope all is well with you and yours. Thank you so much for returning. Yeah, it's beautiful and I really do appreciate of it. So let's see what is it that you're rising above or you're called to rise above at this time. We have transformation. Transformation. You're rising to this energy of this transformation. You're called to rise to transformation. It's a number 19. I'm feeling like this is a beautiful new beginning coming in for you here. Beautiful bright energies coming. Here's the energy of a butterfly. You have gone through a lot of a metamorphosis. That is a word. You have gone through a lot of changes, and I'm feeling for you, Scorpio, that this change was not necessarily something easy. You had was to eradicate some people out of your life experience. You had was to isolate yourself. For some of you, you had was to really put some people on the back burner. Yeah, that is what I'm getting here, or some experiences on the back burner. You're now rising to this occasion of knowing your worth, or seeing that is it that you have a lot of options and there is a lot of possibilities and the world is your oyster. This is the energy I'm getting here with this transformation card here. You have really gone through the ringer though. You have really had some really challenges experience in your time in your life, and you emerge. You do not look like what is it that you have gone through. That is what I'm hearing here. Yeah, you put your best foot forward and you made the best of what is it that you had experienced in your life, or you're going to make the best of what is it that you might be experiencing right now in your life. Here you're making the best of it, rather. Yeah. I'm also picking up the energy that, for you to really not to get more sunlight, to go out. Yeah, it's sun off, but this is what I'm getting. It's like for you to get more sunlight at this time, Scorpio. You're asked this time to enjoy, take time to enjoy yourself. Yeah, take some time, because I'm feeling that energy where you really had really gone, you put your head have been down a lot, you've been putting in a lot of work, and I'm hearing like it's time for you to spend some money on yourself and to enjoy yourself. Go on a vacation, a staycation, get some sun, you know. This is the energy I'm getting here. So you're rising to some transformation, and this transformation not only mean as it relates to your life experience, you yourself might be transforming in terms of your physical self. You're feeling much better. Your health is getting much better here for some of you. Yeah, more vitality, and this is why I'm picking up the energy of the sun. So let's get some tarot cards out here. Yeah. These are beautiful energies. So you're moving, you're rising to a period in your life when things are going to also be transforming your life. So let's see what the tarot cards are saying here. So some things are going to be transformed in your life here. 3 cards. We have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. 2 more. The Chariot in the reverse. Okay. 1 more card here. And we have the King of Cups. So you're in the past you might have had was to move strategically. You had was to maneuver yourself through certain experience in life that was unfavorable. You had was to keep your emotions intact. I just sigh because it was a very challenging period. It's a very, very exhausting period. And you're moving outside of this energy where you feel like you have to maneuver yourself. Some of you feel like you're walking on eggshells around people. It's an energy of also feeling as if you have to please. It's a people pleasing energy. It's like you had was to put on a facade. You had was to put on a front so as to make people comfortable. You're not moving in that sort of an energy anymore, and that energy is being transformed with the chariot in reverse. You're balancing back out your energies here with the King of Cups. 3 more cards, please. Yeah. The 9 of Cups. Yeah. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, one more card, please. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon in reverse with the Nine of Cups. You're, whatever it is that you're transforming to is what is it that you're deserving of, because you see, you're putting the work, you're putting the necessary work, the due diligence that you have needed to have put in, and you maneuver yourself, you know, so as for you to come into this beautiful transformation, and you're deserving. So some of your monies is going to transform, because you were in an energy of lack here with the night, with the Ten of Pentacles here. So the clarity with the Moon being in reverse as to why is it that you were in lack is because of this energy that you might have been in, where things might have been stagnated, also with the Chariot being here in reverse. With this maneuvering yourself and move strategically, for some of you, I'm getting an energy of a single mother energy, where she had was to make the most that she could out of what is it that she has, the little resources that she has. So you know, you had was to work your magic here. 3 more cards, please. Take it as it resonates. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. This was a difficult experience you have gone through here. I picked that up. Coming on the fence is the Nine of Wands. I'm led to take it in the upright. One more card, please. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. You see what I'm saying here? You see what I'm saying? So there is nice that you were up worrying. You know, the Knight of Wands is now charging forward to this transformation. You know, this transformation is not easy. And some people will see that you're coming into some transfer. Your life is transforming. Your money, your health, your prosperity, your stability, your outlook on life. You're looking more vibrant. You're looking like the sun just kissed you. And things are just moving back into alignment for you here with this transformation. And person might wants to feel, you know, might be want to judge you, and not realizing that they weren't there when you're up crying all night. They weren't there when you had was to maneuver yourself through situation, jump through hoops and over hurdles, chip up your foot and knock up your toe. Yeah, they weren't there when your relationship went asunder, when people get up and leave you, or you see that where in which you had was to leave some situation here because it wasn't for your highest and greatest good. Now they see your transformation, they're kind of jealous about it, but they weren't, them not see behind the scenes here. They did not see behind the scenes here. They weren't seeing that when your money dry up, when you were in lack. But now with the Moon being in reverse, they're now seeing that you're getting what is it that you want with the Nine of Cups. Let's dive deeper. Let's get clarification for these cards, shall we? I think we shall. Now for the Seven of Swords, where you had to, you know, maneuver yourself through unfavorable situation. So as for you to come into this transformation, it was difficult. It was difficult. But you're doing it, or you're going to be doing it. And this is going to make you move into the energy of your Nine of Pentacles. We have it here in the reverse, baby girl. But you maneuvering yourself, you strategically jumping over hurdles, you making the most over the $1.50 that you have, buying what is it that you could buy so to sustain yourself and your family. You're moving now into this transformation, into this going into this Nine of Pentacles of abundance here. It was difficult. The Nine of Pentacles is surrounded by grapes. As I always say, grapes is a very tough, difficult, painstaking, patient energy you have to grow grapes here. It wasn't easy. We have the Chariot in reverse here, where things might have been stagnated here for you. You're moving out of this stagnation here. You might have been avoiding some towers, you know, and I'm feeling this tower in reverse is a positive tower in reverse here, you know, with this Chariot being in reverse. Because you see, you're now moving outside of what is it that is not serving you, and you know, you're avoiding, with this transformation, you're avoiding a tower energy here. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So some of you might be coming into, others might be offering you something to help you to move out of an energy of restriction with the Four of Pentacles, which will allow you back to go into this transformation with this Page of Rods of being so optimistic here. Can I get something else with this Tower in reverse for this Chariot in reverse? The Chariot in reverse here for the Tower in reverse. We have the Chariot in reverse again. So things wasn't moving for you. The Tower in reverse. Things was a bit stagnated. You might have tried to avoid a Tower energy here. Yeah? You sat into this energy here. You sat into whatever this favorable energy, crying at nights, not seeing things coming to fruition, you know, a lot of delays. And because you sat in this, a lot of blockages. With the Chariot being reversed, when the Chariot in reverse, you're not moving, you know. And because you stuck it out, I'm feeling like if you'd run away from a situation here, you wouldn't rise to this transformation. Because you sat into this unfavorable, uncomfortable, painstaking, difficult challenge and situation in life. Why? This is why you're coming into transformation. You see, the butterfly was to go through a lot of cycles for it to come through and to come into this beautiful transformation energy, you know. So too you was to sit with these two chariots in reverse, not going anywhere, to avoid a Tower energy here. We have the King of Cups here. You have to sit in your emotions. You was to sit with this emotion, sit in this unfavorable situation here. And because you have done that, you're moving into this beautiful, you're rising to this transformation here. Yeah, the Devil in reverse. Need I say more? Coming into the King of... So you might have some situation around you that if you never really sit down and shut your mouth and dry your tears, put on your nice pretty clothes and go out and look good, smell good, and you know, it's not like you're trying to hide, but you put your best foot forward, you would escape this devil energy here. Because you sit in this energy and you face the devil while you're coming into this beautiful transformation here, my beautiful Scorpios. I think I call you Sagittarius. Sometimes I think so and I don't, but if I did, my apologies. Yeah? And because you sit into this energy and face the demons and the devils, you're now rising to this transformation here. You're now rising to what is it that you rightfully deserve here with this Nine of Cups. For the Nine of Cups, you have the Two of Cups here. You might have to let, in reverse, you might have to let go some people, places, and things here. Yeah? You had was to let go some energies that is attached to people, places, and things. So as for you to transform, to come into, to rise to this transformation energy here. Yeah? The Moon in reverse, clarity. The World, the ending of a cycle. You're now becoming clear as to what cycles you were in here that was causing your Ten of Pentacles and for your abundance to be in the reverse. So clarity surrounding this cycle that you had was to go through with this devil here and being stuck in a cycle here with the Chariot coming in twice in reverse. You ain't going nowhere, or you have not gone nowhere. You sit and you face the devil, whether it's a devil within or a devil outside of self. You understand me here? Because sometimes within self, you know, we can sabotage our own self too, you know, Scorpio. And sometimes we have to go into that shadow period to sit in that shadow period and to deal with what is it that we need to deal with. So as for us to transform, it is not comfortable, it is not nice, it is not pretty, it is not soft, it's uncomfortable, like this chair me sitting on here. Yeah, but nonetheless, you saw clear as to what the cycles were that was keeping you in this trap energy of you not seeing any movement in your life here, you know. So as for you to move forward here, the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, the Two of Swords here. You couldn't see your way forward here. You know, blinded as to how is it you should move forward here. And this is why your chariot was in reverse twice here. You was blinded as to the way forward here. But you see this tower, it is here with the tower in reverse. Yeah? And feeling like if you had made, if you did not do the work that you need to do as it relates to you doing the shadow work, sitting in it, the tower would have dropped down on you. But you're rising now as the star because you stick with what is it that you need to have stuck with, and now you're seeing the result. It's like you're working on something and you feel like it's not going nowhere, and you still stick it out. You're still with the chariot, two chariots here being reversed. You sit down in it, you wait, you do what is it that you need to do, you focus, you work, you cry about it at night time, you talk to God about it, it's not working, you go and give up tomorrow morning, and you get up tomorrow morning, you bathe, you put on your nice clothes and spray up yourself and brush your teeth, and you're gone back to work. It is what you have done. You stuck it out. Something you stick out that is causing this transformation here. You know what is it, right? And you're going to tell me what is it, Scorpio, in the comments. We have the Three of Swords here. Some of you, it's a relationship. Some of you is a relationship. Or this was very, if it's not a relationship, it's something that it was very difficult with this Three of Swords here. Why is this Three of Swords here? Why is this Three of Swords here? Okay. The Seven, the Six of Pentacles. Sorry, why did I say seven? The Six of Pentacles. To the Three of Swords. So something wasn't balanced here. Something something was like a bird feeling energy. It's like the focus was elsewhere here. It's like you're in a relationship here, Scorpio, and the person's focus is somewhere else and not on you. That is what coming out to me here with this Three of Swords. It could be a third party situation for those who is a relationship where find out that there is not only you, there is somebody else in this situationship, and you stuck it out for as long as you can, and transforming out of this energy, you're spreading your wings and you're flying and you're leaving this below here, you're leaving this behind here. Can I get deeper clarification for this six? Okay. Seven of Cups. It was an energy of indecisiveness, and you might have been indecisive whether or not you should leave this experience, but you're charging forward. You're leaving it here with this Knight of Wands, because I was wondering what this Knight of Wands is about. It's charging away from this energy of this Three of Swords energy that you were indecisive about here. Because you see, you're sitting it for quite a while. You're sitting, if it's a relationship, if it's a job, you're sitting it quite a while, regardless of the fact that it wasn't serving you. Now the time that you're charging forward and you're leaving it and you're rising to something new experience, transformation. You're transforming your life here. Your life is being transformed into the energy of the Ten of Cups. Listen, you cannot make this thing up. He's charging towards the Ten of Cups here. You see what I'm saying here? So this energy of transformation is in your resources, in your stability, is in everything. It's a holistic transformation that you're going through. A transformation that will take you out of the energy of the Nine of Swords, of worrying at night, crying, kind of trying to stretch it that I can't call certain word, Help me now, Scorpio. Trying to stretch it. You know what I try to say. Trying to strategize. I know it don't sound right, but you know what I'm saying. How is it that you want to move forward? Can't get no sleep because you're up planning and not. You see what I say? The Five of Cups in reverse. The focus was in the wrong place. You're focusing on the energy. You were focusing on loss here. You're transforming out of this energy You're transforming out of this energy into the Queen of Pentacles. You're transforming out of this conflict within self with the Five of Rods in reverse. You see what I'm saying here? So it's a holistic transformation you're coming out of here. Moving back into strength. Yeah? So you've done the necessary work to stick something out in order for you to transform. And for some things, you're sticking it for too long, and now because you're sitting in it for quite such a long time, you become clear as to the cycle, especially if it relates to a relationship that was birth feeding you, that was off balance, that you were a bit indecisive about, with the Three of Swords to the Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups. You see what I'm saying here? So you're transforming. You've gained your wings. Now it's time for you to transform. Now is it for you to fly. Now is it for you to fly and to have options and to go on different plants and flowers and spread your wings and smell what is it you need to smell and taste different nectars and have a different experience in life. But you've done the work to stick to what is it that you need to do. And because you stick to it, well, no matter how difficult it was, you're now transforming. And this is why you're rising above all of this here. You see what I'm saying here? Listen, Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Let me know in the comment, what is it as it relates to what is it that you stick to? What is it you stick to? And now you realize that because you stick it out, you're now transforming and you're now rising. Let me know in the comments. Until next time, please do enjoy the rest of your week.